Are you going to the business and dinner tomorrow?
Yeah, I had, to get to 21, I had to buy 6 tickets for Christ's sake. I was trying to give them away these, and nobody's taking them.
Oh.
These have to be 21 minimum, so I told Lori,
Oh.
so she was, I think 11 or 12 or 13, and it's like. You know,
We have a shredder.
but I don't think.
I don't know why or how, but
No worries. You sure you don't want one?
Yeah, I appreciate
You
it.
can bring it one.
Okay, report is on, you may start.
okay. You all set, Rich?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I am going to call to order this Town of Griswold Board of Selectmen regular meeting. January 14th, 2025, 6 p.m. Number one, call to order, roll call. Tina Falk, first selectman. To my right, Martin McKinney. To my left, Rich Grabowski. Number two, pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, item number three, approval of minutes. We have December 10th, regular meeting minutes, December 11th, special meeting minutes, December 19th, special meeting minutes, and December 27th, special meeting minutes.
I'd like to make a motion to approve A through D. I've read them and I think they're accurate. So I'd like to do December 10th, September 11th, September 19th, and September 27th, 2024 special and regular minutes.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion to accept A through D, and we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number four. Resignation letter from John P. Robella from the Griswold, from the GWPCA.
I'd like to respectfully accept that resignation and thank John for the years he's put in for that committee.
Griswold Water Pollution Control
Well,
Authority.
yeah, GWPCA.
You don't need a motion, just the
No.
acceptance for the record.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. So we accept the resignation letter.
We accept the resignation, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Item number five, old business. A, discussion and possible action on securing possible media platform.
Wow.
So,
This is, yeah, this package here.
Yes,
I was gonna suggest that, items A and B, that we, put it off, or we, don't make any decisions until the, ARPA money is approved.
I agree with that, but I do have some, not issues, but some
No?
overlaps in the quote in the presentation the guy gave us,
Go
so.
ahead.
So if we're
if
gonna,
I can just comment first, though, Eric told me that the social media platform for this room is being put in the capital improvement budget.
so that's
not
out of
coming
our,
out of ARPA.
okay,
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
And then
Well-
I believe B was one of the ARPA items.
right. I just want to make sure that, that everybody's aware, that in his wording, he indicates that there may be an extra labor cost, but on page somewhere in the middle here, installation services, he's carrying a line item for $8,222 for installation.
Is
And
that one on B, Martin? Is that on the lighting project or A that you're talking
no,
about?
this is
Social media.
social
Social
media,
media.
Okay, I just wanna make sure it's on the right.
right? So see, I don't know if you can see it. Installation services, he put installation services.
Yep,
And then if you look at his final rounding down, he indicates that he's an electrical contractor, and he'll be happy to do electrical services, but I just want to make sure everybody knows there's $9,000 of labor that should be. I just want to make sure it's
Okay.
noted,
Okay.
on that.
Right.
Because obviously it's a lot of money, and I don't want that to go on top of the number already, that's all.
okay, so do we need a motion to,
I guess if it's
Or
going
just
to, if it's going
going
to
to
Board of
capital.
Finance. Or
Think,
capital,
capital.
Making a motion that we forward this document to the capital committee for additions into the budget proposal coming forth.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to forward this to the capital budget. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I guess we should make a motion that we move B to capital too, right?
No, that's
No,
ARPA
I
money.
think
Yeah, that's gonna be ARPA.
Yeah.
So these two can come off the agenda?
For now.
For now,
Okay.
for
You
now.
wanna just, you just noted that it's gonna be paid for by offer, and then we'll just take it off the agenda as
Yeah,
closed
Okay.
item.
5C, discussion and possible action on the status of the Town of Griswold 2024 Affordable Housing Plan.
It was passed and approved last night.
Okay. Any questions, Rich?
no.
Okay. Okay. That's good. I know that the committee worked hard, the commission worked hard. A lot of months
It is what it
put
is.
into that, so.
It was pretty controversial, but we got through it.
Yeah, it was controversial, but it got through and we now have an affordable housing plan. The town.
For 1
planner-
year, for 1 year.
Yeah. I saw today that the town planner forwarded that to OPM. All right, and they did acknowledge receipt of it, which is good. Okay, moving on. Item number 6, new business, discussion and possible action on 7 tax refunds for a total of $984.24 as presented by Leona Sharkey, tax collector.
I'll make a motion that we approve the 7 tax refunds totaling $984.24 as presented by the tax collector.
I second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 6B, discussion and possible action on social media issues. I had to think about this one, but I have to bring it up because it caused a little bit of a stir today. I received several phone calls. And apparently, and I don't know how much it has to do with social media, but I do want to put it out there and publicly, and especially if there are people watching this. I received several phone calls today from residents who had been listening to a local broadcast this morning, and the calls that I received were, we didn't know that the town was going to purchase, apparently, the St. Mary's property, the school property, and we were going to pay to put up a parking garage. And it kind of took me by surprise, and I said, and they said, nobody's ever said anything about this. And I said, I know nothing about this. I said, that wasn't anything that we had discussed. And I think that, you know, I had Lisa go through meeting minutes and it wasn't anything that I recognized. But then Lisa went on and listened. And as she got further into the program, I don't know, was it a true, I don't know if it's something that they do at the station, but was that a true statement or was that a false statement? And, it came out to be that, no, that was not a true statement. So I don't know. I just want people to know that, no, it was not a true statement, and no, we are not buying the school property and putting up a parking garage where the building stands now. So I just want to put that out there because there was some concern and I was taken a little bit by. So I just want to clarify it for those who had the questions.
And I think it's irresponsible. Because it was never a proposal. It was never a proposal with the church. It was never a proposal with zoning. It was never a proposal with the borough. It was never a proposal of the Board of Selectmen. It's totally irresponsible to put that kind of stuff out. Okay. And the realm of the phone calls we get for that it's irresponsible. It's wrong. I'll leave it at that.
We'll move on to 6C, discussion and possible action on appointment of Melissa Cassidy from an alternate member of the Inland Wetlands and Conservation Commission to an unexpired portion of a regular member term of 12/1/2023 through 11/30/2027.
I make a motion, we accept Marissa Cassidy. I've worked with her in the past. She'd be a great applicant, she'd be a great fit for the inland wetlands and conservation.
with a term of 12/1/23 through.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, 12/1,
I'll second it.
11/30/27.
Okay. We have a motion and a second to appoint Melissa Cassidy as an alternate member of the Inland Wetlands and Conservation Commission to an unexpired portion of a regular term of 12/1/2023 through 11/30/2027. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
I make a motion that we appoint Eric Lindquist, which I've also worked with for inland wetlands conservation to fill an unexpired portion of a term from 1/1/2022 to 12/31/2025.
Okay, we have a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to appoint Eric Lindquist as a member of Inland Wetlands and Conservation Commission, filling the unexpired portion of the term 1/1/22 to 12/31/2025. Item number E, sorry. You've got my good glasses. No, these are Todd's.
Was that
Discussion,
one voted on that last one?
Yes,
Yes, we did.
I know you said you had a first and a second, but I wasn't sure if they voted.
All in favor?
all in favor?
aye,
Aye.
Thank you.
E, discussion and possible action on reappointment of Martin McKinney as a member of the Inland Wetlands and Conservation Commission for a term of 1/1/2025 to 12/31/2028.
I'll make the motion to reappoint Martin McKinney as a member of the Inland Wetlands and Conservation Commission for the term of 1/1/25 through 12/31/28.
Okay, we have a motion and I will second that. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye.
I abstain.
Okay. F, discussion and possible action on appointment of Todd Babbitt as a member of the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority for a new term of 1/1/2025 through 12/31/2030.
I make the motion, we put Todd Babin on the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority for the term 1/1/25 to 12/31/2030. Holy Christ.
I'll second it.
2030.
Okay, and we have a motion and a second. I will abstain. All in favor?
Aye,
G, discussion and possible action on appointment of Martin McKinney as a member of the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority to fill the unexpired portion of a term 1/1/2023 through 12/31/2028.
I'll make a motion to, that we appoint Martin McKinney as a member of the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority to fill the unexpired portion of a term of 1/1/23 through 12/31/28.
Okay, I will second that. We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye. Martin abstains. H, discussion and possible action of reappointment of Mario J. Tristani Jr. as a member of the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority for a term of 1/1/2025 through 12/31/2030.
I worked with Mario for quite a while. He has been on that commission for quite some time, so I'd like to put his name in for the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority for the term of 1/1/25 to 12/31/2030.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye,
Aye. I, discussion and possible action on reappointment of Jackie Jamrock as an alternate member of the Ethics Commission for a term of 1/13/2025 through 1/12/2026.
Just for the record, she has been serving as an alternate and wishes to remain serving only as an alternate.
Okay,
Are we putting her on as well? Yes,
yes.
okay.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion, excuse me, I'll make a motion that we reappoint Jackie Jamrock as a alternate member of the Ethics Commission for the term of 1/13/25 through 1/12/26.
I second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
J, discussion and possible action on filling of a vacant position on the Ethics Commission for the unexpired portion of a term 10/9/2022 through 10/8/2025.
So there is only one regular member position vacancy on the Ethics Commission. There were two applications or letters of interest received. Mr. Matthew Backowitz is here in the audience tonight if you have any questions. for him.
I do not. Do you have any
I
questions?
don't know the guy, so just say your name and what you do. And that's okay.
My name is Matt Makovich. I am the manager of the DraftKings Sportsbook at Fox Resort and Casino. I also teach at the University of St. Joseph's up at West Hartford. Grew up here in Griswold, went to Griswold High School, served Mass at St. Mary's Church for many years here. Relocated back to the area for the past 5 years now. I've re-upped my contract and I'm looking to be more involved in the town and the community. I've seen a lot of great work that the town has done. This is an opportunity for me to be a part of the community in more of a formal government standpoint. I've got many qualifications in terms of ethics, classes that I taught at Penn State were political and legal aspects of recreation. Also part of the ethics committee at my university and working with the State Gaming Commission. Jokingly, I'm watched very closely at my position and job. So knowledge of the town's planning, read through the ethics order and well rehearsed on every matter that would be part of the committee, should the committee accept my
I think you're overqualified.
Thank you for that. Thank you. And it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
on the record too, thank you for all the work that the town's been doing with the different roads. I know I've been emailing many members of the board, thanking them for just seeing the town department around, helping with many of the parts of the area. And my parents have been residents here for the past 40 years, and it's nice to see that. So just on the record, thank you for that, and we very much appreciate
Welcome.
it.
No, no.
You're welcome. You have the Director of Public Works sitting right behind you. I'm sure he loved hearing that. Thank you very
He
much.
doesn't get any, he gets yelled at all the time, so that's good.
Yeah,
Well, I'll make a motion that we fill the vacant position on the Ethics Commission for the unexpired portion of a term 10/9/22 through 10/8/25 with Matthew Backowitz.
I strongly second that motion.
okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I said it right, then I
It's
did.
Makovich, actually.
Backowitz, okay. I'm sorry, I
That's okay.
apologize.
Yeah, we're gonna get it wrong a couple more times.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay. Today was the first day back at school, and I said to all my students, don't worry, you'll get it wrong.
Okay, K, discussion and possible action on on appointment of Tina Falk as the town's representative to the Uncas Health District for a 3-year term of 1/25/2025 through 1/24/2028.
No, I realize that, Betty Osgood, resigned from that position, and so I'd like to, I think it's it's a selectman position anyway, so I'd like to appoint Tina Falk to town representative, South District, for the 3-year term, 1/25/25 through 1/24/28.
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, and obviously I'm abstaining. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and there'll have to be a letter crafted from the town, so I'm gonna leave that up to Lisa. You can work with
Yep.
either of these two gentlemen and for their board of directors. Okay, item number 7, any other business that may properly come before the board?
I know I had it here somewhere.
There's the ethics report that needs to be brought on just for the discussion, so it can be noted as received for the record. Annual ethics report.
I'll make a motion that we bring onto the agenda the town's Ethics Commission 2024 annual report.
I second the motion.
And we have a motion and a second to bring the ethics annual report onto the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we just have to note that it has been received.
Right, they are required every January to file that report.
So noted.
Okay. And then we have, Lisa, are we adding this to the agenda?
Yes, the second thing to be added is a request by the Ethics Commission to change their membership number.
It currently is
We bring it onto the agenda first.
Okay, I make a motion that we bring on the agenda the request from the Ethics Commission about filling not vacancies, but changing the makeup of the board.
Okay,
I second that motion for discussion purposes.
okay, we
Yeah.
have a motion and a second for discussion on this. As Lisa stated, and it was Elizabeth Scannell, who requested the conversation that they want to increase the membership to 6 regular members with one alternate. And I think, Lisa, I'm gonna read what you informed Elizabeth that the change would have to be done in the ethics code, which is an ordinance, okay? That would take some time. I would also recommend 5 regular members current and increase the number of alternate members to 2. They can always send both alternates in if they need to constitute a quorum.
Is there a rationale for increasing it, or what's the? I guess,
Her comment was just that sometimes they don't have a quorum, so they could see 2 alternates if need be, if they don't have a quorum. We don't typically have an even number of.
so why are you increasing the membership why don't we increase the alternates?
We don't really
If
wanna
the problem, they don't have a quorum, because regular members don't show up, right?
Right, but they can seat the alternate in
Yeah.
that position and have a quorum for
To have the
meeting.
quorum.
Because we typically don't put even numbers on regular members on the board.
Now, the ethics commission has to be a certain amount of, I assume,
They can be-
Republicans,
the way that-
Democrats,
Yep, the way the
Independents,
code reads right
I would
now,
assume.
because of the membership numbers, it says there cannot be 3 from the same party.
Okay, so,
So again, if they're gonna change it, that whole ordinance may need to be changed.
well, you almost have to put it to the ordinance committee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so do we wanna?
I'll make a motion that we forward this request from the Ethics Commission to the Ordinance Committee to review and make their recommendations. And I would recommend that we keep the members at 5 and add 2 alternates to the current makeup.
Can we change that without putting an ordinance change before we do that?
They have an ordinance, they have to change the ordinance accordingly.
Okay,
There is an ordinance.
I'll second that then.
A motion and a second to forward this to the ordinance committee. All in favor?
All right,
Aye. Number 8, public forum. Any public forum? Dave?
Dave View, 59 Lee Avenue. In December, I was promised an answer on what's going on with the Petrillo property.
okay, my last conversation with the tax collector, she informed me that, they had a court date in December. The judge denied their appeal and awarded to the town. The individual refiled with a new attorney, trying to, see if they can get another extension or whatever, but conversation with the tax collector had a conversation with the town attorney, and he said that, the conversations with the judge, he doesn't see it gonna change, but he's gonna hear it, and then I'm sure within the next couple of weeks, the property will be deeded over to the town of Griswold.
Great, thank you.
Okay. Any other public forum? Todd?
I just want to thank the board for putting me on the Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority. One of my concerns is we're down to 1 or 2 members that have been on there for a while, Mr. Belial and Mario. We've lost some senior members there, and I think they need to start learning the things they've done, where they're headed, and pick up the pieces before we have more people, due to age or other issues resigning.
I did reach out to a couple people, to see if they wanted that spot, but they haven't got back to us on a positive or negative respect.
Should there be a meeting called with
Well,
the remaining members
I don't know how
to,
we gotta look at. Once we're sworn in, Robert Rules of Orders, because they have no chairman. They have no.
You got me a book yesterday.
Somebody has to call the meeting. I don't know what
we could call it, right?
Special meeting, right?
I don't know, we'd have to look that up, I'm not sure on clarity of that.
All right, we'll look at calling a
Sooner-
special meeting.
Get through your stuff, as soon as you get out, we're fine.
All right. Any other public forum?
Hi, Lori Sorter, 67 Ashland Street. I just want to piggyback on to what Todd said. I think that one of the issues that we had recently with our wastewater treatment plant was that several people are not aware of the duties of the Water Pollution Control Authority, whether it's Jewett City or Griswold.
Yep.
I think that one of the big things that we need to do is we need to clarify those roles and, you know, how they interact with each other and just kind of figure out, you know, who has what duties, who has what responsibilities. And I think that it's important, especially as we are hoping to get new development.
Agree.
I just do some research, there is an ordinance.
Right.
They should probably.
And I think that maybe, I believe that a joint meeting of the two water pollution control authorities might be in order to just clarify those things.
Agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a second thing that I have is, I just want to thank you all for taking Matt Bakovich on. Matt may not remember me, but I remember Matt as being in my daughter's classes. I know his parents very well. I think that one of the great things about Matt joining is that we need some younger people to come on to our boards, and I think that we have an excellent candidate there.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Matt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other public forum? Okay, hearing none. We'll move on to number 9.
Motion to adjourn at 6:25.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn and a second. All in favor?
All right.
Aye. Thank you, everybody.